Hey guys, I'm DPadGamer, and I have some neat Sonic Mania Easter eggs for you, but first, a message to my subscribers. As you may or may not know, this weekend is PAX West in Seattle, and I'll be there looking at games or whatever. That unfortunately means that there won't be a new video on this channel until sometime next week. If it makes you feel any better, there will be some videos going live on my second channel, DPad Gameplay. There'll be scheduled videos going live of my Sonic Mania playthrough, as well as my Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle playthrough. If that sounds interesting, be sure to subscribe. Now, it's time for some Easter eggs in Sonic Mania. Also, spoiler warning, if you don't want spoilers, just don't watch. First off, I'd like to show you how to access the special stage select menu. It's super exciting, I know. The method used to access the stage select differs depending on the version you're playing on. If you're playing on the Switch version, for example, you'll want to hold Y and B on the title screen and then press A. Unfortunately right now, I don't know any confirmed method that works for PS4, Xbox One, and PC, but if you know how, let me know in the comments below. This level select is great for accessing any act of any level. If you press B, at least on the Switch, it'll change what character you can play. Tails, as you'd expect, can use his belt propellers to fly. Repeatedly pressing the jump button will allow you to gain height. Knuckles can glide through the air and burst through breakable walls by just walking. It's pretty neat. The other, possibly more interesting part of accessing levels this way is that you can enter a debug mode of sorts by pressing X. Your character will change into a ring, and in the upper right is some hexadecimal which denotes your current location. The B button can be used to swap between objects, and pressing Y will allow you to place the object in the world. Using this, you can make a level much more challenging, increasing the game's replayability. You could also just spam the bonus level rings until the game starts to slow down. So, while all the levels in this game are made with love and care, Studiopolis has the most attention to detail. It's the third level in the game, but the first level that's completely new, made just for this game. The name itself, Studiopolis, is a nod to the post-production studio of the same name in Los Angeles. It makes sense that this studio is deserving of a mention, seeing as how it's credited with recording voices for Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations, the Sonic Boom series, and more. While you're rolling through the level, you're likely to come across the SegaSonic Popcorn Shop. This isn't just a wacky machine to show off some fluffy pixelated popcorn. The SegaSonic Popcorn Shop, for some reason, is an arcade vending machine that existed in real life. Released exclusively in Japan in 1993, it's a popcorn vending machine that features a small minigame of sorts. The customer would choose one of 3 flavors of popcorn, then turn a crank to assist Sonic in getting the popcorn away from Robotnik. If you'd like to see the whole game and what happens when the machine malfunctions, check out the video on my second channel. Scattered throughout the level are 3 signs which reference retro Sega commercials. The first is Genesis Does, a reference to
what Nintendo don't. Buy 16-bit Genesis.
There's also this collection of tiles which says welcome to the next level, though the letter T in next was left out. This ad it's referencing is very odd.
Welcome to the next level!
For the last of the commercial references is the lock-on technology sign. You know, the revolutionary technology that allowed Sonic and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles to exist. You know, that great meme.
Plus it has new technology. Lock-on technology. So you can play Knuckles in Sonic 2 and 3. It's revolutionary. You just laughed at us.
In the background, a sign for Club Spin can be seen. This is referencing the real-life Club Sega building found in Akihabara. The text at the bottom is Ages, which is Sega spelled backwards. That's a reference to this commercial here.
To be this good, thanks.
Also, the broadcasting van with Hornet on the side is a reference to the Hornet from the Sega game Daytona USA. Also, this pink bot sign that appears a few times is a nod to the pink pot from Streets of Rage. Also, near the bottom of the level in the background is a subway speeding past. On the side of 2 of the cars are Cope and CPU. This is a reference to the equally out of place Cope and CPU text which can be found floating in the air in Spring Yard Zone in Sonic the Hedgehog. Now perhaps most importantly, at the end of Studiopolis Act 2, there's an obnoxious buzzing that could be heard. This is a nod to the dumpster fire of an event that was Sonic's 25th anniversary party.
Watch right here.
The whole event was live streamed to Twitch for the collective world's ears to bleed. Someone on the audio team had to have made a mistake because there was an obnoxious humming noise that could be heard throughout the whole thing.
Hello to all of you here, to all of our viewers on the live stream. Hello as well. Thanks for tuning in.
The text on screen, 7/22/16, is the date's event. Month, day, year, August 22nd, 2016. I really like that Sega is able to poke fun at itself. Good job, guys. Hey there, so I'm interrupting my own video to say that it's 7 AM and it just came to my attention that there's a really obscure Easter egg that can be found in Hydro City, so let's go there. You want to drown your way through the level until you come upon this hook. Any hook should do, but this one is the most convenient one. While hanging, input the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 level select code. Left, 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 right, 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 up, up, up. Assuming you heard the chime, the code was correct. Now find yourself one of those grabby dash panels and have a listen. If you don't know what you're hearing, that's Video Game Donkey, you know, big channel, over 1 million subs, going, yeah, or something like that. It seems pretty random, but there is an explanation. You see, Hydro City was originally in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. That same game was featured at number 10 in Donkey's Best of 2016 video. That's where the sound clip originates from, and I guess the developers just wanted to show their appreciation. Finally moving on to a different level, we have Press Garden. A short way into it, you'll come across this enemy. This is one of the Splats, an inky, bouncy robot bunny. This thing was originally supposed to appear in the first Sonic the Hedgehog game, but ended up being removed prior to release. In the flying battery stage in this game, a Splat can be seen among the trash, likely where it belongs. Also, fun fact, despite not actually being featured in the game, the Splats were among the list of Sonic and Knuckles merchandise. Huh. During Mirage Saloon Zone, Sonic will be riding atop Tails' plane. The look of the plane, along with Tails' goofy old school headpiece, is a reference to this scene from the 1999 Sonic the Hedgehog movie. The boss at the end of Act 1 is a huge purple worm. This is a souped up version of the enemy found in Marble Zone in Sonic 1. Also, during the boss fight for Act 2 in the same level, the Robo Magician will turn into 3 different characters. There's Fang the Sniper, also known as Knack the Weasel for some reason. This guy is beating the Dynamite, and the last one is called Bark the Polar Bear. All 3 originally appeared in the Sonic the Hedgehog fighting game called, would you know it, Sonic the Fighters. Also, on the topic of cameos, it's worth mentioning that Amy Rose appears in the Act 2 boss fight in Metallic Madness Zone. Neat. Lastly, in Stardust Speedway Zone, Act 2, there's a rocket that you can jump on here. It'll shoot you up into the air near some rings in the shape of a diamond. This is likely a reference to the song Diamond in the Sky from Sonic R. I think we'll leave the video there. Thanks for watching, be sure to check out the stuff on my second channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!